So, as you could probably tell by the title of this video, this is going to be a video all about pink eyeshadows. And basically, I'm going to show you some of my pink eyeshadows. I'm going to let you know what my opinion is on pink eyeshadows. And I'm going to share my best tips and tricks on how to wear pink eyeshadows with you. I've noticed that a lot of girls find pink eyeshadows quite difficult to wear, so I just thought I would do my best to help you guys make your pink eyeshadows wearable. So this video is mainly for you who like the look of pink eyeshadows in the pan, but are not really sure on how to wear it. But even if you already do wear pink eyeshadows, or if you just don't want to wear pink eyeshadows, you can watch this too, because it's always nice to look at eyeshadows, isn't it? I think so anyway. Okay, so I basically have pink eyeshadows in every shape and form. I have light pinks, dark pinks, shimmery pinks, matte pinks, bright pinks, muted pinks, drugstore pinks, high-end pinks, and I have them in pressed form and I have them in pigment form, so I have quite a few. And I'm going to show you some of them. I have a few from NYX that I really like. This is one of their single eyeshadows. It's in the color Princess Pink. And I haven't used this a lot, but it's really pretty. I just haven't had this for long. I also have this NYX Trio. The colors in here are called Baby Pink, Cotton Candy, and Spring Flower. And as you can see, these two are really light, and this one over here is quite, well, it's not dark, I would say it's a medium pink that leans towards purple. I really love this trio though, it's very pretty. I also have a sleek palette that contains a few pink eyeshadows. This one right here is the one I'm wearing on my lids today. And I've actually just filmed a tutorial on how I did this look, so I'm gonna upload that right after I upload this video. I have a Bubblegum Pink by Face.com that I think was the very first higher end eyeshadow that I ever bought, and it's this one. I have some MAC ones. I have the Bling, which is one of my absolute favorite pinks. It's the one right here. I have Jess, which is one of the most wearable pinks that I own. It's this one. It's a light peachy pink. And I have Ego, which is a limited edition MAC shadow from the Starflash collection. And it's another light pink, not as peachy though. And I really like this one too. I love all my pink eyeshadows. And I also have some MAC Crush Metal pigments, one light pink and one dark pink. And these are from the 2010 Spring Color Forecast collection, if I'm not mistaken. Now these are absolutely gorgeous but very hard to work with, and I've actually promised you a tutorial using two of my purple Crush Metal pigments, and that is coming. I haven't forgot about. I just have to practice if I'm going to be able to narrow it down to 15 minutes, because that look that some of you guys asked me to do a tutorial on took me a long time to do. But it's coming as soon as I have the skills to narrow it down to 15 minutes. I also have a really hot pink by Yves Rocher, and this is the one I wore in my last video. My July favorites, where I wore this crazy look with pink and black. And by the way, that look is so not me, but I just felt like it's experimenting that one time. You know, but perhaps sometime in the future it will be me. But until then, I'm sticking to my at least more neutral looks. Yeah, and the last pink eyeshadow I'm going to show you is by Mist.com, and I love this shadow so much in the pan, because look how pretty it is. It consists of a lot of different colors. It's called Miami, by the way. This is just so pretty. Oh, and also, I have a ton of pink eyeshadows in this mineralized palette that I showed you in my best makeup by ever video. So there's quite a few pinks in here, as you can see, both light ones and dark ones. So yeah, those were most of my pink eyeshadows that I own. I do have some more, but I'm not going to show you them. Okay, so I have a few opinions / pieces of advice that I would like to share with you. And the first one is the most important one by far, and it is that every single one of you can wear pink eyeshadows and look good in pink eyeshadows. It's all about finding the shade that's right for you. Some of you might look good in almost every shade of pink, while some of you might only look good in like a couple of shades of pink. But I can guarantee you that if you want to wear pink eyeshadow, there will be one out there that suits you. You just have to find it. The second thing I want to advise you to do is do not worry about the so-called rules of makeup. Any makeup rules should only be viewed as guidelines, I think, if even that. Some of them are taken far too seriously, I think, anyway. For example, I've been told all my life, do not mix pink and red. And while it's true that a lot of pink shades don't go very well together with a lot of red shades, there are still plenty of pinks and reds that go well together. An example being the Bling, which is right here, and Cranberry, which is right here. Now this is without a doubt a red. It's a deep berry colored red, but it's a red nonetheless. And I've worn this together with the Bling tons of times, and when I wear this combination I get a lot of compliments, so I know for sure that I'm not the only one who thinks that pink and reds can look good together. Basically, what I meant by don't worry about the rules is that if you want to, you can mix any two colors together. If you want to wear, for example, pink and green, which isn't your standard combination of eyeshadows, you can do it. You just have to find the right shade of pink and the right shade of green. You can definitely make it happen though and make it look good as long as you put effort into finding the right shades. By the way, I think that I'm going to do a pink and green look sometime soon. Because I love pink and green together. Not just, you know, with eyeshadows, like in general. I like pink and green. So let me know if you would like me to do one of those. The last thing I wanted to tell you is my advice to those of you who want to start wearing eyeshadows but don't really know where to start or how to start. Let's say, for example, that your goal is to wear a pretty extreme shade of pink, like this one. I would recommend you to not go all out the first time you do it. So what I would advise you to do in order to make the transition from not wearing pink to wearing pink easier is to start with a pink that is as wearable as possible. For example, if you like to wear a sort of beigey gold color like this one, which is all that glitters, or something like it, if you know that you feel comfortable wearing an eyeshadow color like this, get an eyeshadow that looks sort of like this, with like pink undertones or some pink shimmer to it. Start off by trying a pink that is as similar as possible to some eyeshadow that you know you feel comfortable wearing. That way you can build it up little by little and just add more and more intense types of pinks into your looks. I think that a good way to start wearing an eyeshadow color you're not used to is to wear it under your eye. And basically, pink can be a tricky color to do that with, because what you want to avoid with pink is you want to avoid that it looks like natural redness around your eye. Like, in my opinion anyway, I want to make sure that the pink looks like something I applied, something that I want to be there, rather than just, you know, naturally red skin that you might have around your eye. So if you want to wear pink under your eye, which is perfectly fine by the way, make sure you choose a color that works well for that purpose. I have this tutorial in mind where the girl uses a pink eyeshadow under her eye in a really brilliant way. I mean, she uses like the perfect shade of pink for under eye application. So I'm gonna link that in the bottom bar below. So you can have a look at that if you're interested in wearing pink under your eye without it looking like redness. I'm just gonna finish this video by telling you about my favorite ways to wear pink eyeshadows. And as mentioned, I love to use deep reds together with pinks, for example Cranberry, as I showed you guys before. I'm going to include a picture of me wearing the Bling with Cranberry in my crease, right here. I also love to wear pink eyeshadows paired with purple, like for example Sketch, which is this color. And I'm going to include a picture right after this when I show you an eye makeup look that I did, where I used these two pink eyeshadows and Sketch in the crease. So this is what that looked like. I also really love to use pinks together with grey and blacks, for example these two colors from the Naked palette. They're called Creep and Gunmetal. And my last favorite way to wear pink is together with browns. And today I have paired my pink eyeshadow with a brown eyeshadow, and A tutorial on how I did this look is coming up right after this, as I said. So, since I am such a big fan of pink eyeshadows and I wear them all the time in like my real life, just let me know if there are any particular eyeshadow combination using pink that you would like me to do a tutorial on. Like, just leave a comment below telling me that you would like, for example, to see a tutorial using pink and blue, or pink and orange, or, you know, any color combination that you can think of using pink. I'm sure I can create a fairly wearable look using it. So I really hope that this video was helpful to some of you, and I hope you will watch the tutorial that I will put up right after I put up this video, so stay tuned for that. So I pretty much have pink eyeshadows in every shape and form, and I'm going to show you some of them. I have... Helvete!